Hi guys, happy Sunday morning. Well, today is the day of Pentecost. And if you remember, the last 7 weeks we have been celebrating the season of Easter. We've been learning all sorts of things about Jesus and his last time on earth. Well, when Jesus was preparing his disciples, if you remember, he spoke to them about how he would be sending someone to be with them, an advocate. Now, last week, we read about Jesus' ascension when Jesus rose before their eyes up into heaven, and he's still there to this day. Well, 10 days have passed for the disciples. They are still all gathered in Jerusalem. It's a very famous festival called Pentecost, and it is a time where they are celebrating the harvest of crops. So Jerusalem is a very busy city. There's so many people. And the disciples are all gathered in a building when all of a sudden, just like Jesus said, when a blowing of violent wind came from heaven and filled the whole house they were sitting in, they saw what seemed to be tongues of fire that separated and came to rest on each of their heads. Maybe something like that. Now, when the fire came, it filled the disciples with the Holy Spirit. They were ignited. They were empowered. They were ready to go spread the good news of Jesus. And they were able to spread the good news in languages they didn't even know they could speak. They went into the city and they preached the good word. Now the Holy Spirit came to them, and we talked about fire. Well, that didn't seem like a very safe children's message. So instead I picked something a little safer. Thought chocolate syrup would be a better choice. So the disciples, like our story said, they were filled with the Holy Spirit. As you can see, when I fill the cup with the Holy Spirit, the white milk is transformed, or it's changed into something even sweeter. The disciples, their lives were transformed. It was changed from having the Holy Spirit with them. Now, as you can see here, the same Holy Spirit that the disciples received, we do too. We have the Holy Spirit with us. Now, we are able to choose what to do with that Holy Spirit. Now, if we want to lead a life full of Jesus and striving to be more like Jesus, if we listen to the Holy Spirit, our lives too can be transformed. Our lives can be empowered, and our lives can become sweeter, and we can spread the good word of Jesus just like the disciples did. And the one neat thing about chocolate milk is you can't change it back. Once you're chocolate milk, you're chocolate milk. So just like the Holy Spirit in us, once we listen to it, our lives will be forever changed. All right, guys. I hope you have a great week. See you next week. Bye.